The final episode of the Atlantis DLC for Odyssey is approaching because the trophies have appeared on the PlayStation 4. Let's go over them as they reveal a lot of interesting information about this expansion. And it all sounds pretty awesome. So let's get into it. It would of course be awesome if you could leave a like on the video as it shows your support. And let's go. Ubisoft will share a date for the upcoming third episode of the Fate of Atlantis DLC soon, as they now teased on Twitter, so we should know when it will release a little later. I will of course keep you up to date here. Ubisoft usually says 6 weeks in between the episodes, so that would mean that this third episode will launch on July 16th. But again, nothing has been confirmed yet. We do have the first concrete info as to what we can expect from this final episode, including the fact that we will likely be fighting more Isu soldiers in this DLC. Where in the second episode we only found them in some special locations and we're mostly killing the Rift enemies, Atlantis, just like Elysium, will likely be more populated by this new enemy type. And we need to kill 10 of them for the first trophy with the new Blessing of Kronos enhancement. So that is likely a new enhanced assassin ability, as all the assassin enhancements have been about Kronos. And this enhanced ability also deals damage because you can kill enemies with it. So maybe it's an enhanced rush assassinate or a hero strike, maybe critical assassinate, although I'm more leaning towards the other two. We also got the icon, by the way, that is just a single sword, and that is kind of comparable to the Hero Strike ability icon, so I will go with that one. But of course your theories are more than welcome in the comments down below. I really like the enhanced abilities that we got to this point, and I'm really curious to see what they will come up with for this third and final episode. I would love to see one for the Rings of Chaos as well, maybe an enhanced Spartan kick, and maybe a variant on the spread shot ability that I don't really use, but I want to have a good reason to use it, so maybe an enhanced ability can help. We have to completely fill the knowledge sequence for the Isu Bloodline trophy. We see this bookshelf icon, so curious to know what this is about. Maybe it has us like collect things in the world. Again, your input is more than welcome. And the next trophy is super interesting and called Hephaestus' Apprentice. That has us forge the 3 legendary weapons. And remember when I did a video on the interesting find from Allison, where we went back to the ancient forge, where you of course upgrade the Spear of Leonidas, to look at the 3 broken pillars that have these weapon molds for interesting items. There's also this door in the forge that still does not have a purpose, or maybe that will change with this third episode. The trophy has the Hephaestus workshop icon that you can find on the map as well near the Mythical Cave, so it might also mean that we will have to visit that workshop again that also had this weird Isu stuff, remember? Might be both, although I'm more leaning towards the Ancient Forge, because like forge the 3 legendary weapons, combined with the fact that there are 3 pillars that have these weapon molds, it makes too much sense. So let's hope that these items will become legendary weapons that we can then use as well. So we are looking at a new sword or dagger, likely a sword looking at the size, also a heavy bladed axe from the looks of it, and the other one could be a heavy blunt weapon. We first thought that these weapons are similar to the items that we could already get, for example from the Mythical Creatures, like the axe from the Cyclops could totally fit here, the hammer from Argas, and does the sword from Deimos fit in this mold? Kinda looks like it. But looking at this new trophy, it seems that these items are completely new items that we will have to create in this DLC. Sounds awesome, count me in. I'm curious how this will work. Do we really have to use the Greece portal again and then teleport to the Ancient Forge? Or will there be a fast travel point in Atlantis or something like that? I mean, we will find out soon enough, but it's interesting to think about, of course. There's also a trophy for getting all the Keeper's Insights in the third episode. So a similar trophy that we saw before, and you of course get after collecting all the enhanced abilities. And then there's also a hidden trophy that we likely get at the end of this DLC. So spoiler warning for that. If you don't want to know what it will be, then I will speak to you next time. For now, subscribe if you haven't already for everything Odyssey. Got some cool videos coming your way. I am on a holiday right now though, till next week, but I still got some content planned that will be rolling out, so keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already, and now let's get into spoiler mode. You ready? The final trophy that you get in the third episode is called 1 versus 100. Defeat Hecatoncres, and I hope I pronounced that right. If you're not familiar, this is a new mythical creature, also known as the 100-handed man, that really looks insane as we see in this Google image. And it will likely be the boss that we have to kill at the end of this DLC. I already thought that Cerberus was pretty cool, but this could really be some next level stuff, as it's likely an enormous creature. Not sure how it will work, since this creature should live in hell, while we of course already kind of went there with the second episode. We will find out soon enough how it all will work. It got me even more excited, these trophies. When we know more about the third episode, I'll of course let you know here, including the official release date. So totally subscribe to miss nothing, like this video to support the channel, and check out my previous video on the story creator mode for Odyssey. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.